Hi, everyone. Welcome to Torah on Demand. I'm Rabbi Yael Ridberg. We Jews who are commanded in the Torah to remember and not to forget our history, our stories, our persecution, our liberation, and our dedication to our tradition ritualize liminal moments. We build memorials and museums for our history, our dead, and our trauma to ritualize our remembering. Today, we too are living in a moment that will be memorialized. It already is. And our own potential forgetting will be at issue if it isn't already. Never again starts with not forgetting, but it doesn't end until we actually remember. The Passover Haggadah insists that we remember Egypt so acutely, it is as if we lived the persecution and the Exodus ourselves. Author Jonathan Safran IV offers that Jews have a sixth sense, that of memory. He writes, "The Jew is pricked by a pin and remembers other pins. When a Jew encounters a pin, he or she asks, what does it remember like?" Since October 7th, 2023, we have been in a constant state of remembering and memorializing. We make parallels to our collective pain of the past and to the feelings of persecution and isolation. We listen to survivors from the kibbutzim, the Supernova Music Festival, the army bases, and the returned hostages' excruciating detail of what they went through. We see IDF soldiers return home after 30, 50, 80 days in reserve duty, and we solemnly watch the funerals of those soldiers killed while defending Israel. Hostage Square in Tel Aviv continues to offer a place for the intersection of art and memory and pain with installations of all kinds to remember. We may be in the midst of our current trauma, and yet in this week's Parashat Bo, we are in the narrative of our ancient persecution. Our people's historic sufferings and ultimately our triumphs are there as paradigms by which we live. We are commanded this week to ask, Ma ha'avodah hazot lachem? What does this service, this way of being a Jew, what does this mean to you? A consideration of the power of commemoration and history. In a few weeks, we will recall the exaltation of liberation, and we will stand with our ancestors imagining our future as a free people. Our history and historic enslavement, which transcends the generations, did not render us incapable of singing songs of gratitude and praise once we emerged from degradation to dignity, as we will see next week in Bishalach. But we are not there yet. I know. There will be no full-throated exaltation like the song at the sea sung by our ancestors until Hamas is dismantled for good. The hostages are home, and Israel and Palestine can live without enmity and violence. Our remembering our past and our present leads to reliving, now and forever. Remembrance demands honesty and integrity. We must use our memories and our history to ignite identity and community for the good. And as we cry out from the depths, may we be answered with expansiveness. Shabbat Shalom. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.